Welcome back. Now in the next section, what you can do is you can add what Etsy calls groups to your listing. And this will mean that people can search for items that are like yours and find your item along with others that you determine are like it. So in other words, what we can do here is we can click this link and we can add in a section title. Once we've added that section, we can come back and we can add in another section. You'll come back and you'll notice then that you have two sections. And so you can continue to add sections so that you can determine that your item is going to be like others where it can be found. You can also add in tags. And what you want to do with tags is you want to write in keywords that individuals might use in order to search to find your individual item. Now you can use 13 tags to indicate what your item is. And Etsy does have a link here that will help you to find ideas for your tags. And you can use these questions in order to determine what your tags should be. You can also use your best tool using keywords to determine what those tags should be also. And once you write them in, you can click add. What you'll see is they'll be added as you write them in. Now for the sake of this video, we are going to continue on. We're not going to use all 13 of our tags. We're going to continue and go forward. We can also write in tags in order to indicate what the materials are being used in our item. For example, you can write in any ingredients or components that you're using inside of your item. Once again, we are not going to use all of our tags here in this video. We are going to continue to go forward. You're now ready to write in the price of your item. Now you're going to want to take into account what your shipping costs are going to be, especially if you're going to be adding in free shipping. You can then write in how many you are going to make available. Now if you have an inventorying system, you can write in your shopkeeping unit or SKU. You're going to write it here in this area. Now, in order to sell your product, you could require that an individual has to give you personalized information. If that is the case, you're going to turn this item on, and you're then going to collect that personalization here in this area. What you're going to need to do is to write instructions to your buyer for them to give you the information that you need in order to produce what you're delivering to them with the personalization. And of course, if you don't have personalization, you can turn this item off or leave it off by default. Now, if you're going to be delivering some kind of digital good, you're going to need to upload the file here in this area. And so you're going to click this upload button in order to get the file, typically going to be a PDF, that you're going to deliver to your customer. Now, if you're going to have more than one file, you can add those files here in this area. And once you've added all of the files that you're going to be delivering to your customer, you can then preview your listing. And you'll then be able to see exactly how your listing is going to look when it's going to be on Etsy. If your listing looks the way you want it to be, you can then click Save and Continue. And you are then ready to create another listing. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.